Hello, everybody, and welcome back to City of Heroes, the Chronicles of Zapp, Paladin. We are here in Steel Canyon, where I have discovered a new contact, and I'm going to talk to her. It is Ms. Laura Lockhart. So let's go ahead and see what she has for us. Laura snaps out a quick salute, grinning all the while. Sir, let's kick some fascist butts, sir. Okay. Collateral damage, part 1, not victory. Alright, the first thing we need to do is try to get a bead on what exactly is causing the 5th column to become so active in this region. My intel team has been tracking their comm traffic, but it's encrypted. We can't figure out what they're saying, but we can figure out who's talking to whom, and we've located a hub of recent activity. If we can get our hands on their encryption codes, we might be able to get the inside info we need. I'm guessing that's where I come in. Well, sort of. I've already made the recommendations to another local hero recruit. Goes by the name Leon. He's got an infiltration mission underway. I think he can handle himself in there, but that's only based off his record. In the interest of being safe and of coordinating your efforts, I thought you might want to provide some backup. Okay. So let's go ahead and infiltrate the 5th column base. Steel Canyon isn't as scary as it was at one time. Excuse me. You encountered the bodies of 5th column guards outside the entrance to the base. It appears Leon doesn't believe in taking prisoners. Alright, we have to find Leon. Tiger 1, this is Zookeeper. Repeat, this is Zookeeper. Come in, Tiger 1. Zookeeper, this is... I'm not playing this game anymore. What do you want, Lockhart? Oh, don't be like that. I'm just calling you to let you know I'm sending you some backup. No need for backup. I've got this in hand. I've already been sent, compadre. I'm sure the two of you can mop things up nicely. Okay. Good old Council / 5th column caves. That's a negative, Lockhart. I've got this mission under control. Extra hands will only complicate things. I'll report in as soon as I'm finished here. Glad to hear you're confident, Tiger 1, but Tiger 2 is already on the scene. Tiger 2, really? You two have the same goal, so try hard not to fight. Pow. Just sneak up right behind you. Alright. Alright, I'm telling you, the last thing I need right now is some novice taking along... Hold on, I'm reading nearby activity. Ugh. We're back to the miss every other attack thing. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see you there. Oh, hey, look, another miss. Hey, look, yet another miss. Okay, here's Leon. Oh, it's the backup. Fantastic. I'm sure you've overheard I have the situation under control. I've taken out their commander and most of the base's defense. I doubt the remaining troops will put up much resistance. Leon sighs. But I suppose having someone to watch my back isn't too bad. I'm Leon. What do I call you? Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just some lowly novice, hardly worth your attention. Leon scowls at you. No need to get your tights in a bind, pal. I told Lockhart that I have the situation under control, and I do, as you can certainly see. Leon gestures to the motionless body of the nearby commander. And I suppose you have the data we need as well? The data was wiped long before I got here. I know what I'm doing, and I don't need you hounding my tail trying to second-guess me. Look, I can't stop you from taking along on this counterintelligence goose chase, but I sure don't have to put up with you interfering with my work. No, it looks like you failed this mission just fine on your own. Leon's eyes flare at your remark. He opens his mouth to say something, but thinks better of it. You hear muffled shouting from the direction you came. It sounds like the 5th column is getting reinforcements of their own. Time for us to leave. So we have to escape the base with Leon. And Leon is apparently drunk or something. Nope. He found friends somehow. Well, I'm really glad Leon is doing nothing, just running around, doing nothing. There, finally he's doing something. Oh my gosh, these NPCs just sometimes... He wasted all that time running around, so more mobs show up. Alright. Yay! Go, Leon! Waste my time. More and more time. Thanks, Leon. Good to know you're just that useful. Oh my god. I really do not like escort missions in this game. The pathing of NPCs could stand a lot of improvement. Alright. Okay, that went over about as well as a lead balloon. They wiped the info. Damn. I was sure we get a lead on this one. I don't know why they would have faked their logs, Zapp Paladin. That's not standard column procedure. Either Leon took his sweet time reaching the main database or something leaked. No, he took his sweet time. Laura's face twists into a wry smile and she cocks an eyebrow at you. It's possible that my arrival in Paragon has drawn more attention than I expected. Alright. Part 2. Wars of Old. Alright, Zapp Paladin. I put together a few possible avenues we can pursue in this investigation, and I wanted to get your... Laura stops herself short, putting a hand over her ear. You could hear muffled chatter coming from her earpiece. Missed that last message, Central. Please repeat. As her chatter continues, Laura's eyes grow wide. She looks up at you, her mouth slightly agape. We're going to have to cut off the planning discussion for now, Zapp Paladin. I just got a report of a massive column operation near Royal Overlook, and it sounds like Council forces are mobilizing to meet them. We'll get you and Leon transport to the area. I know you could probably get there yourself, but we'll need to coordinate our efforts if we want to minimize damage. Once you arrive at Royal Overlook, I can help direct the two of you. I'll be working with my team at Central, so we should be able to pin down the hot spots and point you to them. Let me know as soon as you're ready, Zapp Paladin. We can't afford to waste any time. Okay. Okay, I'm ready, Laura. Go ahead and start the mission. You hear the sounds of explosions and automatic weaponry in the distance. Time to move. Stop the fighting in Steel Canyon. Well, that's a very lofty goal. Rescue the workers at the construction site. Okay. Can I do this without Leon being an idiot? So far he hasn't aggroed everything. Can I fly? Just to get there a little bit faster. Of course, Leon will take his sweet time, of course. But to be honest, I really don't care about Leon. I don't know, was I needed? It looks like this fighting is taking care of itself. Oh, these are council. Okay, well that makes sense. The council and the fifth column rarely get along. Rescue the workers at the construction site. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing stuff. There we go. I missed some guys down here. Are there more? Oh, one way over here. Stop the fighting downtown. Okay. Let's go, Leon. You need to be faster, Leon. You really do. Oh, glad you could finally show, Leon. Where the heck is... Oh, he's just standing there. Okay, well that's really good to know, Leon. You... Alright, what else did we miss here? Stop the fighting downtown. What did we miss? Is there something up here? No. Oh, on top of the roof. Okay. Protect DuPont Tower. And I have 2 minutes and 50 seconds to do so. This is where Leon could just wander around on his own, but he isn't for whatever reason. Oh my gosh, these... I'm just getting really fed up with, like, every fourth attack being just a miss. Okay, we got over here. Alright, and I thought I saw some over here. Yep. Even... Oh no, I didn't have the buff there. Okay. Hey, alright. Oh, and we have received the Savior Badge. Steel Savior Badge. Alright, and I'm fighting with a cat at the moment. I don't know which is worse, Leon or the cat. We're in the clear for now, Zapp Paladin. All emergency alerts in Steel Canyon have been canceled, and my team hasn't seen any new ones crop up. I get the feeling, though, that we don't have a lot of time to work with. What we need now is information, and I think I have an idea how to get it. Okay. Part 3, on the home front. We've tried Leon's approach, and frankly, I'm not all that impressed. He's a good fighter, but he doesn't really do subtle, and he tends not to leave much room for information gathering. I'm hoping you'll have better luck. My team has managed to pattern most of the comm traffic between column cells, and we think that they're receiving outside help. Every time the 5th column attacks the Council, the operation is done before the Council even know what hit them. They always seem to know what their opponent's defenses are and how to bypass them. Heck, the fact that they even know the location of some of these bases implies that they've gotten their hands on a solid source of info. If that's the case, then we need to ferret out their source and shut it down before the fighting gets out of hand. Do we have any leads? Just one. We know that the column have set up an outpost in Old Warehouse and Steel. And we know that they haven't been moving supplies through it. It also doesn't have much strategic value, at least in their conflict with the Council. That leads me to believe that the outpost is being maintained as a rendezvous outside of the war zone. If the column have an outside informant, that would be the ideal place to set up a meeting. I'm willing to bet that the officer in charge over there has exactly what we need to put a stop to the surge. Laura pauses for a moment, taking a deep, slow breath. Look, I know it's a lot of ifs, but it's the best lead we've got. I still feel like we can get a handle on this case, Zapp Paladin. We just need a bit of luck on our side, okay? Yep. So you have a shiny new badge. Steel Savior. You have gone above and beyond the call of duty and prevented Steel Canyon from turning into a war zone. Well, it was a war zone temporarily. You can see what Laura was talking about. The 5th column had barely bothered to fortify this place. It's certainly not being used for any standard operations. So, defeat the outpost leader. So I'm going to attempt something. I'm going to attempt ghosting. We're just going to fly through, mostly invisible. Not completely invisible. But if I keep my distance, they shouldn't see me. And we're just going to look for the base leader. Hello, what's this? Oh, nothing. Okay. So my guess is I'm going to have to take out everything in this part of the warehouse. Ow. And look. Hey, he was gone before he fired that thing off. That should not have injured my little Zapp. Okay, I must have went past the outpost leader. he all by himself? Apparently. Okay. Okay, I must have gone right past the... I must have gone right past the outpost leader. Okay. So much for stealthing a mission, huh? I'm just gonna do it from the fifth column officer. I don't know if that's necessarily the leader. This is truly the worst day of my military career. You may have likely ruined my standing in the eyes of my commanding officers, and you have humiliated me in front of my own soldiers. So congratulations, hero. But I must ask, what more could you possibly want from me? Oh, well, you asked about humiliation. Well, you know, I could. Anyhow, all right. I'm here to learn about the column's new informant. Start talking. The officer chuckles at you. Naive. I told you I had been shamed, Zapp Paladin, but you cannot expect that I will loosen my tongue merely because of a little bruising. The fifth column rewards traitors with death. Besides, your efforts are fruitless. I do not know our benevolent sponsor's identity, and I suspect that even High Command has been left in the dark. Wait, your informant doesn't meet you here? Ha! If he were so bold as to meet us directly, we would have tortured all relevant information out of him long ago. No, he remains aloof, and we are left to scramble for the pieces he deigns to give us. The officer's tone gains a hard edge as he continues. Okay, we've made progress against the traitorous council, certainly, but I'm no fool. Our informant has only ever given us enough to maintain a stalemate. We have never learned enough to gain the upper hand. I do not know what game our informant plays, but I do know this. His loyalty is not with the fifth column. He toys with us and misdirects us. Were it not for my orders to remain here and receive his communications, I would track him down personally and teach him that the fifth column is not to be trifled with. So you do communicate from here. Interesting. The officer hesitates, calming himself. When he speaks again, he does so cautiously. I have told you nothing of value, Zapp Paladin. We make no visual contact. Our communications are audio only. We'll have no luck identifying him from here. The officer falls silent for a long moment, eyeing you warily. Why are you staring at me like that? I was just thinking. Column soldiers all sound the same. It must be the filters on your masks. The officer pauses in thought, then tenses up, pulling away from you. You wouldn't dare forcibly remove the soldier's mask filter. You fiend! The officer resists, and you're forced to knock him out. But you manage to remove the filter from the rest of his costume. With this, you should be able to make a fair impersonation of a fifth column soldier, as long as no one is looking at you. Okay, so now I know what that comm terminal is for. As you approach the display, you can see that a communications line has already been established. A distorted voice could be heard on the other end of the line. Come in, damn you. What's going on over there? Where is the commanding officer of this facility? I have vital information that must be forwarded to place filter. Calm down, I'm here. Everything's fine here. How are you? Okay. Yeah. The informant goes silent for a moment. When he speaks, the urgency in his voice has been replaced with a wary, cautious tone. You're not my usual contact. What's going on? Why have I not been informed of this change? The previous commander did not see the value in your advice. He has been removed. I can't say that I'm surprised. He spent most of his time threatening me with the wrath of the fifth column instead of listening to what I have to offer. The tension in the informant's voice fades. It appears you've convinced him of your authenticity. Well, you should know that there's been a problematic development. The UN has gotten involved. I was able to control their movements for a time. That's become impossible now. If you want to continue making headway against the Council, you're going to need to take action. I see. I'm already uploaded coordinates and schematics for the UNSF's base of operations in Paragon. You'll see that I've taken the liberty of forwarding the information directly to Field Marshal Metzger. He has agreed that immediate action must be taken. I must warn you, however, the UNSF does not have a powerful presence in this city, but they've hired a local hero, Zapp Paladin. I've seen him fight personally, and I can't stress enough that he must be considered a significant threat. Make him your highest priority target. It sounds like an attack on the UNSF base is imminent. Laura may be in danger. Understood. Okay. Wow. Is Laura in danger, or is Laura not in danger? We will have to find out in the next issue of the Chronicles of Zapp Paladin. I hope you're all enjoying the series and you're enjoying the game. If you do like what you see, hit the like button and leave some comments below. Let me know what you think of the series so far. And everybody, I will see all of you in the next issue of the Hey, buddy, we're filming here, okay? Jeez. I tell ya, some people just have no respect. Anyhow, everybody, I will see all of you in the next issue of the Chronicles of Zapp Paladin. Take it. Come on, Hermione. Yeah, whatever, Hermione. What the heck, man? Don't you see we're filming? And of course now, Casey and Ophelia. Wait, are you supposed to be in some Shakespeare play or something? Anyhow, okay. You know what? Yeah. Okay, everybody. Take care, and I will see all of you in the next issue of the Chronicles of Zapp Paladin. Take care, and bye.